Yo, what's good everyone? Today we're talking about, you guys know, the brand new Nike SB Dunk Low Stingwater collab, magic mushroom colorway, fire shoe, super limited. I'm gonna tell you guys how you can hit on this shoe today. Let's go. What is good everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, like I mentioned, we are talking about a brand new Nike Dunk collab with a skate brand. This is the Stingwater collab magic mushroom shoe. It's a fire shoe. Tons of sick details on the shoe. Today we're gonna break down this release. We're gonna go through how you guys can hit on the shoe. I'm gonna show you a Nike sneakers breakdown. I'm gonna break down the shoe as well as a resale guide, letting you know what you should do if this is a good investment shoe or you should just sell it, maybe move on. And then also at the end of the video, you wanna stick around because I'm giving some secrets on where you guys can cop this shoe and how you guys can cop this shoe. It's a pretty limited shoe, but there is some chances for us manual users and bot users to hit on this one. So make sure to stick around to the end of the video. Of course, you guys know, subscribe button, leave a big like on the video too. It's gonna push this one out to everyone else who's trying to find out how to cop this Nike SB Dunk. Other than that, let's get into it today. So another Nike SB Dunk is coming out, and this one is a beautiful shoe. I've loved this one since I saw it come out. The details go crazy on this one. This is the Nike SB Dunk Low Stingwater collab. Colorway is called Magic Mushroom for some reasons we'll talk about later in the video, but this one's coming out May 10th, Nike Sneakers. It's gonna be retailing at $125. Kind of a weird retail price, but $125 has to do with the materials and stuff they use, so that's gonna be the retail there. But Nike has had some fire collabs recently with some different skate brands. We had the carpet company Dunk Highs that came out. We also had the Wasted Youth Nike SB Dunk Lows. One second. These bad boys, the Wasted Youth. I was just gonna pull up a picture of them, but I was like, let me go grab them. I did hit on these ones. This is the special box, as you can see, but we're gonna unbox these in a later video. Actually, I finally got them in, so we're gonna do that in a later video, but for now, we're just talking about these ones, the Stingwater Dunk Lows, coming out super soon, and they are a beautiful shoe, honestly. Nike has been hitting with their collabs recently, and I think this is another one that looks very, very nice. And we are gonna break this shoe down a little bit more on Nike sneakers, but Stingwater, the brand, is actually a skate brand that primarily does apparel stuff. Nike and Stingwater have collabed for this one though to make their first Dunk Low. And like I said, the details on the shoe go crazy. Let's break that down. All right, so as you can see, the shoe is loaded up for a May 10th drop, retailing at $125. The SB Dunk Low Stingwater collab. It looks absolutely fire. One of my favorite details for sure is the Stingwater branding that's embroidered on the side. You can see it's kind of falling down off the side of the shoe. But Daniel Kim is actually the owner of Stingwater. He's the skate brand owner, and he has teamed up with Nike SB to make this shoe right here. We've seen some teasers actually in the past of this shoe to come out like that. Translucent outsole, we saw it with the with eyes, and we saw a couple different things with like the jewel swoosh right there too, but we finally have this like co-branded effort going down on May 10th. These are finally dropping, and like I said, they're gonna be pretty limited, but I know a lot of skate shops are getting them, and then Nike sneakers, it's basically gonna be your best chances. We'll talk about that in a little bit, but just kind of looking at the shoe real quick here, you can see that Stingwater Nike SB Dunk. Stingwater really wanted to do something a little different, unconventional, change things up, and so they did this kind of like psychedelic look on the shoe with the different print, the translucent outsole, and kind of the green insole as well. And they're just kind of trying to mix it up with like the mushroom kind of weird magic feel on the shoe. And looking at the upper on this one, you can see it's done in this nice university red colorway. You guys already know university red shoes are hitting pretty hard this year, and a lot of people love them. So that's another big reason why people liking this shoe. And then we have the safari print detail on the upper as well, on the eye stray around the toe box as well. And then keep looking on there. That safari print's kind of supposed to resemble the top part of the mushroom. And then as you look this is probably a good picture for the insole, you can see that the inner lining is gonna mimic the actual like stem part of the mushroom. As you can see right here, it's kind of ribbed and it looks corduroy-ish, but a little different material on the inside to kind of mimic the actual mushroom stem. And then the branding on the shoe, you can see, like I said, Stingwater. Let me see if there's a close-up thing right there. That Stingwater embroidered right there is money. I love that part on there. And also the kind of low-key jewel swoosh is kind of fire with the stitching around that swoosh as well. I think it's very fire. And then it also has right here on the back, you can see the Nike logo is actually embroidered in reverse this time. I think that's kind of fire. And I mean, they just did super nice on this one. I don't think there's anything wrong with the shoe. Maybe if they made the University Red white on there, just to kind of reverse it. But either way, I think this is a fire shoe. And I mean, of course, another detail on there that is absolutely gas that you can't really see on here, but they do have, I think you can kind of see right here, this blue part. It is actually another hidden pocket. It wouldn't be a Nike SB Dunk collab without there being a hidden pocket for who knows what's gonna go in that pocket. But another fire detail on this shoe. Resell is pretty good right now, but it should fall a little bit and kind of settle more around prices of past SB Dunk collabs. So let's take a look at that. All right, so we take a look here at StockX prices. It's actually a lot lower than I saw. I think prices have started to tank a lot. And I mean, who knows where people are getting these shoes from in the first place? It's gotta be from skate shops, but prices are definitely going down. As you can see, most sizes are about upper 300 to 400 range. You have some crazy numbers like 910 and over $1,000. But other than that, the range is about 375 to 450. And so these are definitely going to fall in price on release day, but they shouldn't fall too much. I think as people get pairs in, nothing below 300. These definitely should not dip below 3. If they're dipping below 3, I think I'm going to trade something in to get these ones, because I think these ones are absolute gas. But I mean, resale wise, I think they're supposed to do pretty good in my opinion. I think this could be a better one to hold rather than some other Nike SBs that have come out, but branded collabs usually do pretty good over time. So if you hit on these ones, I mean, retail's 125, so investment wise, capital wise, it's not too much of a hit. And if you can afford to hold, they might be a good hold maybe until later in the year, even like a Christmas shoe, honestly, with the red on there. But as far as like going in on this shoe, even if you can get pairs maybe below 300, it's not too bad of an investment in my opinion. Although Nike does continue to push out SB Dunks, so with tons of different shoes coming out this year, I wouldn't recommend going in on this one. But if you guys hit, I don't think it's a bad idea to hold, because prices are looking kind of bad right now. And I think that it's a shoe that with all the details on it, and especially the limited quantities that are coming out, I think it'll do good over time. All right, well, we're all been waiting for where you guys can cop this shoe and some secrets I got for you. Sadly, this shoe is basically not dropping anywhere. We got 2 places for you guys. Number 1, we're gonna have skate shops, and skate shops are basically all raffles from what I've seen. I've entered basically all of them that I can, but as we know, raffles from skate shops get hella backdoored. Sadly, maybe they could backdoor me. I don't know. I'm trying to get some of those, but skate shops are gonna be tough. It's always worth it to enter. It doesn't take very long. I know just barely I entered one this morning for New Yak City. They're in Washington. That's one that I know people have hit from, so they don't backdoor too hard from what I've seen. That's a good one. I know you do have to have an order in their system, but other than that, I think they're a good place, and just try to enter all those. And then second, we're gonna talk about Nike sneakers. This one's gonna be very tough. I know quantities are super limited. I don't have stock numbers yet for it, but I definitely think it's gonna be more around the 10K range. And so this is gonna be a shoe that only about 4 to 5% of people really do hit on Nike sneakers. It is a tough drop. With more stock, we see more percentage of people hit. We see about 20, 25%, 15%, stuff around there. But as it starts to fall below 10%, it gets super tough. So the biggest advice with this one, if you guys are really, really wanting to get this shoe, I mean like really wanting to, then 100% I would just change your account. I would make a new account, use that same phone number, get a different email. You can use Apple Pay, PayPal, same credit card. That part doesn't matter, but you just want to make a new one. And I think that will be your best chance of hitting on this shoe. And again, this is kind of more drastic. You only really want to do this with kind of drops that you really want, because you also don't want to like get flagged by Nike or anything like that, because they can still filter you. But if you guys really are trying to hit on this shoe, I would 100% just say to make a new account. But other than that, that's gonna do it for the video today. Again, Nike SB Dunk lows are super, super tough to hit on, but They are possible. Nike sneakers, gonna be your best bet. Of course, enter all those raffles, and that's gonna be your best chance. Not so many secrets today because this one's pretty tough to hit on, but if you guys like the content today, you know what to do. Leave a big like, hit that subscribe button, comment down below what you guys think about this shoe. I'm excited for this one. I think it's gonna be super tough. I got people that already hit me up for them, but hopefully we can hit on a couple pairs here at Snkrs Kicks. That's gonna do it for today, and we'll see you guys next time.